Most people believe that to build wealth, you need to earn more. That is a dangerous lie. If you earn $10,000 a month but you leak $5,000, you aren't building a foundation. You're standing on sinking sand. Today, we aren't talking about being cheap. We are performing a professional wealth leak audit. I'm going to reveal 10 capital leaks that are silently sabotaging your compounding efforts. By the end of this, you'll have a clear, actionable framework to plug these holes and redirect that capital into assets that actually work for you. Before we open the audit, subscribe to the Wealth Mindset Blueprint. We release weekly frameworks that move you from consumer to investor. Hit that button now. Let's start building your financial independence together. Wealth is not just what you earn, it's what you keep. The greatest enemy of your net worth is psychological leakage, the unconscious spending habits triggered by stress, social comparison, or the dopamine hit of a new purchase. When we talk about wealth, we often focus on the acquisition phase, how to make more money. But the preservation phase is where millionaires are truly minted. Think of your monthly income as a reservoir. If you have 10 small holes in the bottom of that reservoir, it doesn't matter how fast the water flows in. You will never reach capacity. We need to distinguish clearly between assets, things that put money in your pocket while you sleep, and liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket consistently. Every dollar you spend on a non-appreciating liability is an opportunity cost. If you spend $100 on something that loses value, you aren't just losing the $100. You are losing the $400 or $500 that $100 would have become through compounding interest over the next decade. This is the invisible leak. Most people don't track it because it feels small. They say, it's only $20. But to the wealthy, only $20 is a unit of capital that, if deployed correctly, is a seed for future freedom. We're going to strip away the excuses and look at the math. Convenience is the most expensive thing you buy. It is the convenience tax. In our modern economy, everything is designed to be one click away. But every time you pay for a service to outsource a task that you could reasonably do yourself, you are paying a premium for comfort that directly erodes your long-term capital base. Let's look at the numbers. If you spend $25 extra per week on food delivery apps and premium subscription services that you barely use, that is $100 a month. Over 1 year, that is $1,200. If you take that same $1,200 and invest it into an index fund at an average return of 8%, that money grows to nearly $3,000 in 10 years and over $7,000 in 20 years. The convenience tax isn't just a budget issue, it is a mindset issue. It's the belief that your time is so valuable that you can't spare 20 minutes to cook, yet that same time is often wasted on mindless scrolling. The wealth building blueprint requires discipline. We aren't suggesting you live in austerity. We are suggesting you stop paying a premium for convenience that prevents you from buying assets. When you pay the convenience tax, you are buying a momentary feeling of ease with your future freedom. We have been conditioned by marketing to buy the dream. We want the newest car, the latest smartphone, the brand name wardrobe. But in the millionaire mindset, a purchase is a failure if it loses 20% to 30% of its value the second you take it home. This is the depreciating asset trap. When you buy a luxury car, you aren't just paying the sticker price. You are paying the interest on the loan, the higher insurance premiums, the premium fuel, and the maintenance costs, all for an asset that is worth less every single day you own it. The wealthy do not spend their capital on things that lose value. They spend their capital on things that produce cash flow. If you are currently driving a vehicle that costs more than 10% of your annual income, you are likely in a depreciating asset trap. You aren't driving wealth, you are driving a liability. We need to shift the focus from, how does this look to others, to how does this asset perform for my future? A true wealth mindset blueprint prioritizes the acquisition of cash-flowing assets over the appearance of success. If If you carry high-interest credit card debt, you are paying a tax on your own future. There is no investment in the world, not in the stock market, not in real estate, not in business, that consistently outperforms the interest you are losing to credit card debt. If you are paying 20% interest to a bank, you have essentially guaranteed yourself a negative 20% return on your capital. This is the ultimate wealth leak. It is a hole in your bucket that is bigger than all the others combined. Many people try to invest while holding credit card debt, thinking they are being smart investors. You are not an investor. You are just a person paying the bank for the privilege of owning liabilities. Our strategy is to prioritize the destruction of high-interest debt as our first wealth-building blueprint. We treat every payment toward that debt as a guaranteed return on our investment. By killing the interest cycle, you free up massive amounts of monthly cash flow that can then be redirected into wealth-generating assets. Stop funding the bank's wealth and start funding your own. True wealth is what you don't see. The biggest secret in the wealth-building world is that the people who look the richest are often the ones closest to bankruptcy. They are spending money they don't have to impress people they don't know. That is the quickest way to stay stuck in the middle class forever. Status signaling is a psychological trap. It is the need for external validation. When you buy a luxury watch or a high-end handbag, you are trading your capital for a signal of status. But that signal has a shelf life. In 3 years, the object will be old, and you will feel the urge to buy another signal. It is a never-ending cycle of consumption. The millionaire mindset is internal. It is the quiet confidence of knowing exactly what your net worth is and how your capital is working for you. You don't need to wear your wealth on your sleeve because you are focused on the long-term compounding of your portfolio. Redefine your success. Success isn't a high visible spending limit. Success is a high net worth and the freedom to do what you want when you want. When your income grows, your expenses should not grow proportionally. This is the lifestyle creep trap. Most people get a raise and they immediately increase their rent, buy a better car, or eat out more often. They are perpetually chasing the horizon of their own income. We use the reinvestment framework to stop this. Here is the rule. For every 10% increase in your income, 70% of that new money must go into your wealth-building blueprint, and only 30% can go to upgrading your lifestyle. This is how you exponentially accelerate your path to independence. You continue to live on last year's salary while you invest this year's growth. This creates a massive widening gap between your income and your expenses, the wealth gap. The wider that gap becomes, the faster you build your net worth. It requires mental toughness to say no to a better lifestyle when you can technically afford it. But that toughness is exactly what separates the self-made millionaires from the middle-class consumer. Here is your 10-point wealth audit. Take a screenshot of this. Sit down with your bank statements from the last 3 months. If you find a leak, don't just cut it, redeploy it. Set up an automatic transfer for the exact amount you were wasting and move that money into an investment vehicle. That is how you turn a cut into a build. Your subscriptions and kill the convenience tax. Evaluate your vehicle and determine if it is a depreciating liability. Identify all high-interest debt and prioritize its destruction. Cut back on status signaling purchases that offer zero functional value. Implement the lifestyle creep rule for your next raise. Calculate the true cost of your time on every purchase. Separate your wants from your needs, using a 72-hour cooling-off rule. Automate your savings so you never see the money in your spending account. Redirect your leaks into dedicated investment account. Review your portfolio monthly to ensure your assets are working for you. You've audited your leaks. Now the most important step, redeployment. Financial independence isn't about being cheap. It's about being strategic. Every dollar you plug is a soldier that will fight for your freedom in the years to come. If you found this audit helpful, subscribe to the channel and check out my other videos to learn how to allocate that saved capital. I'll see you in the next blueprint.